Alrighty, chat, it was long gold, to be honest. Who was long? Let me know. Drop a one in the chat if you were long. Alrighty. Things can change very quickly. Trump accomplished so much today in Israel and Egypt. DT doing a lot of work. Kiyi, how are you this morning, my brother?
Hey, doing good, bro. Doing good.
Yo,
Gold is on a mission here today.
we look blown out today. Wait. When I say blown out, it's blown out. Yo, still. Let me see if I can improve this for us. Hours long. Alright. Trend is your friend till it bends. Yo, what happened to the cameras? They are shining. Alrighty, chat, we're gonna get going very shortly. I just wanna see if I can improve these cameras. Yo, Keegan's face is looking hot there.
I don't know what you did to us, bro.
I don't need this light. Yo, it's getting worse. Okay, the Logitech app is not working. Let me try again. Logi options. One DJ and Intraday will keep the profits away. That is what I hear, chat. Again, Keegs, we're gonna have to. Sorry, my brother. Let me see if I can just give you a little bit of a better skin tone there. Let me just see. Color correction. There you go. That's not bad. Why is mine? I also have a filter on. Yo. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna have to work with. Let's see if I think I can improve Kigo a little bit more. Yo, okay. Chat, alrighty. Hope you guys are ready. As always, before we start here today, we're gonna start off with a prayer, and I hope you guys are ready. Let's bow our heads and let's pray, and let's get this session going. Father, we just want to thank you for bringing us all back safely again here today. We pray that you will keep us safe during the session. We pray that you will keep our families safe. And Lord, above all else, we pray that you will give us wisdom and insight, and that you will bless this session. We pray also that we will glorify your name in everything we do. And we also invite you into this session. We ask this humbly before your throne of grace and mercy that is new every single day. In the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop amen right now.
Amen.
In the chat. Alrighty, Chad, without further ado, I think let's get straight into the session. Let's see what is the news flow here. Okay. Dancing to ship. Let me just get gold on here quickly for us. Let's see the news flow. What do we have here? Gold sits in a record peak. Okay, nothing there. But what I did see on the news feed was, I don't know if this could be it, but round about just before 8:20 to 8, just this headline: Trump accomplished so much today in Israel and Egypt. So it could be some peace talks going on in the Middle East, which could affect gold in the short term. Some good news, obviously, is gonna be bad news for gold. But with that being said, let's see what do we have on the deck today. Around about 11 o'clock, we've got some sentiment indexes coming out of the ECB and Germany. That is around about 11 o'clock. What is the time zone on this coming in? Okay, oh, that's fine. Gold production year on year coming out of South Africa. A little bit later, we've got some building permits coming out of Canada. Then obviously we've got Fed Chair Powell speaking later tonight. Then we also have Governor Bailey speaking, Fed Waller and Fed Collins. So relatively straightforward day. Not too much on deck to concern ourselves about. But with that being said, let's get straight into the daily. Let's see what is cooking here. Alrighty, dollar, as mentioned to you guys, we are still relatively bullish. I still have the expectation that we can run to these highs and go and test that 200 EMA. And looking at some of the zones that we are working with, these are the two zones. I'm not going to mark out the other ones. These two ones are the ones in focus. That is our resistance area. This is our support area if we go down there. But yesterday closing bullish after that nice bearish candle. Looking on the lower time frames, Asia lows already tapped, 200 EMA untested. Very, very simple here for us on the dollar this morning. Nice little retest of that area, and we can see this thing start to make its way to the upside. US 30 on the daily, nice little rebound there yesterday. Still effectively bearish for me. Taking previous daily high, now rejecting it. That is quite a nice little bearish sign for us. Also clean cut moves below Asia lows. So what I would expect is as soon as we come back to test this area, that is where I would want to get short. All right. Nice little push into that level and then retargeting the daily low. NASDAQ daily, also previous daily high rejecting. Also, weirdly enough, into that area right there. So it would make sense for it to reject there. Lower time frames, same thing. Nice clean break below Asia lows. So what I want to see as well, daily flip, Asia lows, then coming all the way back down there. All right. Goldilocks on the daily. This morning it was already trading quite strongly bullish. And are we going to see a pullback into this zone? I don't know. I think this could be very short-lived, this bearish move. But for now, for me personally, to get into some longs, it's going to be very, very simple for me here this morning on gold. You've got your daily flip, your previous daily high. So once we get back above this zone right there, the longs are going to look beautiful for a corrective move into that average daily range area. And big if we reject here, short-term shorts could be on play here today. But everything is going to hinge around this zone right here. Previous daily high and your daily flip. Then looking at DAX on the daily yesterday. Yesterday closing bullish, still effectively. Okay, so we've got this here. Remember I said with DAX we could pull back into the zone. So if we can start to trade back above this zone right here, I do think the next wave of bullish momentum can come to the fray. Otherwise this thing is going downtown. All right. Also clean break below Asia lows. So what I would want to see is a push back into that area right there. Rejections there and coming lower. So for that to happen, we're first going to need to push a little bullish, and then from there we can start to move bearish. But Chad, that is the rapid fire analysis from my side. We're gonna head over to Kigo.
Alright, so Chad, I'm just making sure my account is ready for today because by the looks of it, we're going to get some trades here. So we're going to get into that. We're going to start off with the dollar. Sorry, Chad, I just need to approve this.
Trading.
Alright, that should be done. Chad, you got 8 minutes, so don't worry, we're not going to miss anything. There we go, that is perfect. That's all I needed to see, Chad. Okay, so going to the dollar now. This is the big one. We obviously have a lot coming on the chart here today. Now, we spoke about pulling back, seeing what happens to the monthly R1. If it broke lower, could go bearish. If it pulled back, could go bullish. Now, it did test that monthly R1 after the break. I held it nicely, and then yesterday, almost a confirmation, testing and then carrying on. Today, I do think the dollar is going to be a bit choppy. We do have Powell talking tonight despite everything. A lot of people are hesitant to what Powell's going to talk about. Obviously, a lot of guys with us missing FOMC, there has been a lot of rumors that in this talk, for example, today, he is going to announce a confirmation of another rate cut. And something else. There was, as I say, just there's a lot of rumors going around. As I say, I'm not there. I can't tell exactly what he's preparing in his speech, but I do believe Powell's speech today is going to be a very interesting one, to a point that because the rumors are going around so much, that also could be a massive thing that's playing into what the other charts are doing. For example, gold. So we're going to basically just prepare ourselves for that. So I don't think necessarily today we're going to see a massive spike up for the rest of the day. I feel we've seen dollar basically have its little bit of a trend over here, and I do think we're going to find a point where we're going to consolidate a little bit before it either continues to break out or reverse bearish after what Powell says. We always talk about this, especially ahead of time with a news event like this coming out later. We are going to be pricing in, so just be very cautious of that. Going over to, I need to replace the batteries. I swear this keyboard, I'm going to break it. But let's just go over to NAS. So with NAS, we are seeing that little bit of a reversal play come in here. Now, we obviously had the big dump staying right there. Now, this isn't almost a doji candle, but you aren't inside and you're in the middle of nowhere. The fact we are battling to get away. Now, two things for me. This goes back to exactly what I was talking about earlier. Is that the idea of us trading to go close that? We kind of got to the weekly R1, which we spoke about yesterday. Now seeing that pullback, the weekly pivot I do believe is going to come into play, because if things are going to play out, I think this weekly pivot is going to be that turning point to continue bullish. Otherwise, what we're going to see more than likely is that we're actually going to go for that gap fill if we do break past that weekly pivot. So very, very simple stuff here. Don't need to dive too much into the lower time frames, but again, I think a lot of guys are going to ask about it. Keegan, what about the grabber play? Again, very, very early this morning, so I wouldn't have taken anything on that grabber play. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm definitely not trading. The London session has even started, so wouldn't have taken that. Going over to US 30, again, very, very similar outlook with NAS, but as I said, when we're talking just placement on chart, a much more place I'm happier to trade. Reason being, you have the monthly pivot and that yearly R1 right there, bam, smack in the middle where we're trading. And the big thing was always going to come down to, as I said to you guys, once we traded bullish, you wanted to see if we were going to hold above and what happens on that retest. Now, we have come for the retest and aggressively shot right past that monthly pivot and that yearly. The EQ is over there, and Asia low is very high past us. So what I ideally would like is a nice pullback, where if we could get that pullback to retest the backside of the monthly pivot, the daily pivot's also exactly on that level as well as the yearly. And then also breaking that EQ holding, I think we could see that dump to the downside. And the same as NAS, I would look for to see us. Firstly, we have our gap over there, but then the gap technically still closes all the way over there. And that's purely just because of where candle closure is. For those that don't understand that, that is where your gap would officially be closed. So we're going to monitor that and see what happens over there. And then lastly with gold. Gold's the interesting one for me. As much as we are bullish, I do definitely like the idea of sells. For example, Chris knows yesterday I said to him my target, and again went quite a bit past this morning, My target was 4,100. That was exactly what I said to him. It was a nice round number, psychological number. I want to see come into play. Again, on the other side, and we always talk about this, the rumors, and we always talk about this with mass media. By the time something comes out in mass media, ideally you want to be doing the opposite. Why? Is because that is when it is way too late. Everyone that is in the profits been doing it is kind of getting out. They've seen that last bit of a pump from all the guys with FOMO now diving in. And example, I think a lot of guys seen, they did announce now, not the Fed, but the Reserve, about the gold cap moving all the way to 5,000 on the ounce. So 5,000 is what they do officially believe gold is going to hit by the end of the year. And at this rate, 7,000, still a stretch, but 5,000, the way gold is moving, I don't think it's not realistic. I mean, and that's a scary fact because we nearly hit 4.2 today. We could very easily see 4.3, 4.4 before the end of this week. So when you're talking still 3 months, 2.5 months left, you could very comfortably still get to 5 if gold continues this momentum. But in saying that, as I said, that's what you want to do what the opposite of mass media and retail is doing. And after hitting that key area, not only as we talk about this extra drive that took us to 4,160 to be a bit more of a round number, you hit that weekly R2, the monthly R2, and a daily R1. So massive, massive rejection area coming out of this zone over here. So we can see where that big rejection came from. And again, at the same time, we can't predict if that was Trump again saying something, doing something, if it was about the Palestine thing, if it was about Israel and Egypt, and you never know. You can't predict when those things are going to begin said and when they are going to happen. But that was a massive, massive move. We always talk about how much we had to grind to get up. One candle absolutely obliterating all that. I said to Chris, if you go down here onto the 5, in 5 minutes, you did basically $50 worth of price action, which is normally about a day, 2 days worth for gold, and we did that in 10 minutes. So that is a very, very dangerous candle over there. I don't think I'm going to try to do anything. I think where we have set out a little bit of a thing is where we try to bounce off over there, going from Asia highs and that previous daily high, and then once it came back down, the rest was history. For me, again, did take a little scalp over there, purely off this break, because once it took the lows, very simple stuff. You can have a nicer body structure high above the candle highs and go, because if it goes, it's one to drive psychological number. You're going to aim for just under 4,100 from a 410 perspective. Now it's $10 move, and you can be in and out. So just a little bit of a quick scalping tip there.
Kigo, Chad, markets are open and in motion technically for the official round 2, but it's round 3. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go.
There we go. But yeah, Chad, for me now with gold, Asia lows, previous daily high, you guys know this is going to be the make or break. We do see our 200 lurking quite nicely over there as well. But again, I'm not going to try and jump into anything. I do think gold's going to consolidate a little bit now after a move like that before it either breaks out. And we just got to be careful because, again, that breakout can, as I always say, these type of massive candles, reverse it before a news-induced candle, as I always call them, to the top. So if you can get a buy here, you could get a very, very good buy. Otherwise, I do agree with Brian. I think he wanted a little bit lower, if I remember correctly when I was reading. But on my side, if you go back to it, since we broke 4,000, that psychological key level, we had literally the break. There was your retest. Hold on, move to the side there. There was your retest you guys got, and then it absolutely ran. But on a higher time frame, there was no retest. So on the higher time frames, we literally could drive all the way back down to 4,000 to see if we hold the psychological level.
Previous weekly high kicked.
There we go. So it will be quite a good and interesting one for us, guys. So yeah, just going to be very, very open-minded to both options here today.
Keeks, that was a beautiful, beautiful analysis, so to say. Everyone's psyched for gold this morning. Sure.
No, hey, this
Okay.
just goes back to what we were talking about yesterday, bro. That not every day is a trading day.
No.
Yesterday, you sat there because you have FOMO and you just want to take a trade, and you got chopped left, right, center, backwards, forwards, upside down, everywhere. And you guys sit there going, what the hell did I do? And this is because that wasn't price action you should have been trading. If you got in at the breakouts, for example, and you just held the whole day, by all means. But trying to get involved in the move when it's way out of key areas for you to get involved is when the worst thing you can do. So you wait till today, and then there you go. Clear price action. Bang. It's a bit scary to look at, but it's very easy to catch once it's in.
Alrighty, ladies and gents. Looking at Germain Thirte.
Oh. Chris, on that note, OES, they did a TP yesterday.
Both of them at TV gigs. Both of them at TP. The one I shared in the morning with the guys, and the afternoon one as well. So, yeah. Chad, what I'm looking for here is if we get a nice closure back inside of this range there, I'm going to look for longs, okay? I'm purely looking for longs at this stage, because the idea is still that as a minimum we can go and test that zone there, or even Asia lows. So we are looking for the opposite of what the open did. Similar to yesterday, if you guys think about the trade shared in the afternoon, just want to show you guys. Let me just share this with you guys quickly. Oh. Okay, same thing yesterday. First traded down after the open. Trading back inside of the range. Go for the range high. Yesterday, same thing with the open. First traded higher, taking the session highs, then traded back inside of the range. Okay, so can we get that play here today? If it just continues down, that is just part of it. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. Goldilocks. Why do I feel like my altcoin portfolio is not looking good this morning? Let me look. I might need to bolster it a little bit. Let me see what that altcoin portfolio is looking like. Can't look worse than my mining portfolio. That's only 10% down. That's key. So 10% in the crypto world, that's light stuff, bro. 10% is like
light now, bro.
you don't even get out of bed for minus 10%. That's like, oh no, where's the volatility? Minus 10%.
Just light work.
Wake me up when we're minus 80%. 10% I take in my sleep.
Sure. Light work.
And then I just cry in the shower at night. Why did I want to get into altcoins? Liefie met maar net vir ons 2-minute noodles pak vir Malaysia, hoor. Nee maar, hulle het lekker ramen daar. Nee. Ons gaan maar met ramenkie op ons eie. Kids are like, what is this, Dad? We eat this all the time at home. Why are we eating it here in Malaysia? Alrighty. Gold. Goldilocks. Same thing with NAS for me, Chad. There's your previous daily low. Yes. So if we can get a nice sweep of that, closure back inside of the range, longs could be on. And exactly the same with US 30. Quite wide now. Oof. Oof. Time to get the calculator out.
513 incoming. Chris, the water is super hard in Malaysia. Your skin for sure gonna dry out. Take lots of cream.
You said that?
Brian.
Brian, I've never been one to put on cream on my body. My body moisturizes itself with all the masculinity
Sure.
I possess. You can ask Keegs. Keegs, have you ever even used face wash?
No.
Same, yeah. Do you ever put cream on your body?
Mm-mm.
There we go, Chad.
Is that a thing? Are we meant to do that?
Mo puts, I don't know if that, yeah. Okay, I don't know, yeah. I know my African brothers, they love to moisturize, even though they can't burn in the sun. I felt so bad. Remember that one day when we went to go play paddle? And I'm like, hey, Mo, Ed, I brought some extra sunscreen. And they looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, yo, boys, we're going to burn in the sun. And they're like, Chris, we don't do sunscreen. I'm like, no, but just to protect your skin. They're like, bro, we can't burn in the sun. We're black, dude. I'm like, what do you mean you can't burn in the sun? And it was at that stage I knew I messed up. Yeah, Ed, I still went to Ed. I'm like, Edski, here's some sunscreen. Ed just laughed. It was like, Chris, that is, you. Yeah.
Chris, you watching this one, yeah, bro?
Wait. Oh, you're looking for that break back below there.
Yeah.
I would actually like something like this. This would be ideal. And then creating.
I love how we hit London session and our goal was like, actually, I'm just gonna chill now. Like, I had my fun for the day.
Let me just
Let me have a power nap.
I ruined already quite a few people's days, so. Alrighty, ladies and gents. Germain. Just copy this quickly. I'm finding that gold likes to move big during. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that, Jared. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger.
I'm just gonna stop there.
Yeah, Chad, I'm not taking the indices. Just sharing the idea around the open year. So use it, don't use it. Tiny note that these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not suggest you do anything we do on these streams. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decision, as trading carries a large amount of risk that may not be suitable to all investors. Okay, so as mentioned, the idea is that at the open, if we trade lower first, come back inside of the range, then we can go up, right? That is your little manipulation move, with the idea that, think about the big money, smart money, they want to push price lower to get better price entry. So then the idea is simple. Kindly note I'm not in this trade. If it didn't work out, if it worked out, I was in it miraculously. So if it closes back inside of this range, that is the idea. We will forward test it for marketing purposes. We might, Keegs, I'm actually thinking we can package this, the lifestyle package. Okay, but it needs to close inside of the range.
I believe you got this, bro.
The lifestyle package. Gold. Oh yeah, Jared, you are 100% correct. And I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago. If you think about who are the biggest buyers currently of gold, it is the Asian markets, especially China. And also close to the end of the year, the Chinese love their gold. As much as they love their dim sum. Is dim sum Chinese? What's that?
It's one of them.
Alright, there you can take this. Let's forward test this. Okay. Let's forward test this. Let's see. That closed back inside of the range there.
Ooh, you're going for it.
No, I'm not. No, remember. Only if it works out.
Worked out, yeah.
I'm waiting for Jermaine. Plamena. We've got Plamena here. Plamena taking some time out of a busy day on her way to fly somewhere. I don't know. But Plamena, thank you for coming to stamp your time card. We will just let HR know you did clock in. So we will send you that wage for commenting on the stream and helping with the virality of these streams. Keegs, another technique is you share ideas on the stream. I've seen some streamers do it. It's like, oh, I'm not taking this, and then you go to another screen, and then if it doesn't work out, then you just delete. But I told you guys, I'm done for the day. That works quite well. I've seen it.
I'll check.
That works quite well. We should try it. You've got 3 monitors, so you can monitor it on one side, and you just come back and be like, Chad, easy stuff. I told you. Just take the opposite direction. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nah, Brian, you gotta, Plamena, the amount of respect I've got for that. Sitting at the airport with your headphones on, taking the time out of your day to watch the streams, because why would you be doing anything else at the airport than join us for the entertainment? Chat, if Flamena can like the stream, you guys can like the stream as well. Let's smash that like button. We are running 40 pips again. Ranges are manic. URT Chris says that I got in gold, buys it, want to catch
Chris,
it.
you're not going to buy gold, eh?
Am I not going to buy gold?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Why?
I'm feeling frisky, bro.
Oh, you want to rip
No,
it?
no, don't. It's not because of that.
Oh,
I'm just in general. We've seen this play out a few times.
Oh, you just want to rip?
This isn't OES. This is just me.
Want to rip?
Yeah, bro.
Keeks, I was in NAS, bro.
Oh, bro.
I was actually in NAS. Can I claim this?
What a trade,
50 is
bro.
50. 50 is 50, boys. Okay, but US30 could give it as well, so... Let's make Flamena 8 great. I feel like Brian, to some extent, feels the 8 as well, because he just loves riding it up.
Yeah.
He'll be like, did you see the guy? Did you see what the guys did? I'm not going to say anything. You go watch the stream. Yeah. They actually said you sounded a little bit Russian when they phoned you, but I don't know. Go check the stream. We'll chat about it later. Let me make some food for us. I feel like he uses it as a tool to rile her up. And then we get cucked on. Brian, stop that, my brother.
So Brian's low-key there pushing buttons.
It's going to be like, babe, did you hear what they just said? No, what did they... I'm not saying anything. Go rewind. I think it was at minute 15. Alrighty, chat. Again, I'm really not in this trade. I don't need to market anything. Idea was shared. Same thing now with US30. As soon as it closes back in the range, the idea is that I don't want to miss German. Okay, I'm not missing German. The idea is simple. This was the fake out. This is the closure back inside of the range. And let's see if this actually works. Okay. If this actually works 3 out of 4 times, we might repackage this and sell a course in Miami.
Where is Big Ed? Come give B a hug and say you're sorry. I'm still... What happened with Brian?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. There was some subtle... I don't know. There was some... I was feeling some edginess.
Oh.
There was quite a bit of edginess going on. Kigalese, I'm looking at this now, my
The
brother.
boy's taking the jabs personally.
Check here, Keeks. Depending on... You check that, what I would take that. I feel that's a goodie. What do you
My only
rate?
thing is, I have a feeling it's gonna. This was that
Yeah,
whole thing
that-
of fear. Like think of what happened with NAS and US30. That dump on Friday, and then I feel this is what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Chad, I'm definitely not in this, but I was in this. But it's gonna have to give us a little bit more though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Chad, I'm just waiting for Jermaine.
I'm just waiting on gold.
Chad, if we get a nice candle closure above there, that is where I'm gonna rip German. Stops are going to be somewhere down here. 130. We'll just get that calculator out. So if I want to risk $5 on this trade, looking at 0.0037 lots. Okay. Can we get a 1-to-1 then? Ooh.
I don't like that everything looks like it's buys.
So what is the dollar doing? The dollar here. Patience game. This game is about patience.
It grates us sometimes, but
Chris, what about GU analysis? GU analysis. It's pretty tough analyzing this, my brother. You can just give it a skip at this stage. Yeah, just leave it for the day. For you to now try and get involved, yeah. It's just going to be very, very tough. But I can do a nice top-down analysis for you while we wait. Yeah, I just don't want to miss that. Okay. Weekly for me, I would have came out of the blocks bearish, purely because we had a nice bearish weekly candle closure. Had a nice wick to fill, and then also we've got this nice little range here that we could trade into. So on a weekly time frame, I would have been bearish. Then on a daily time frame, I would have also been bearish today, with the idea that this was a nice break and retest. As you can see, on Friday we tried to close above that range. Yesterday, failing, closing back inside of this range. Then looking on the lower time frames, was there a potential to get involved here? Remember, there was UK data that came out. I'm not sure if you were awake at that stage, but there is actually a video we did on the Asia range, and you can see multiple rejections on the Asia range. I think Lyndon is going to be the best guy to chat to, and Rixie. But yeah, from Asia highs into Asia lows, and then this was just a bonus. This was a fatality move where you just had to finish him. So, but for now it is, yeah. You could maybe look at a little bit of a pullback play if we start to hold above this average daily range there. So if we get back above here and we start to hold, then you can maybe look at a retest of the previous daily low. Other than that, this thing can just tank.
guys, I'm just saying that if gold runs now, I'm in those gold bars.
Okay, so you're in there.
Just if it runs. If it wasn't, I didn't enter yet.
Oh, this NAS is struggling. US 30 facing manipulation. Okay. Alrighty, chat. This is what are we waiting for? I'm in sales on GBP USD since yesterday. Beautiful, my brother. That is stunning. For that reason, that's all I can say. Chad, if we start to hold here, this previous daily high, then we're going all the way back up. Bro, if these two trades play out, we just left money on the table, yeah. Already in profits on gold. Hey, my brother. That is incredible to hear. 100 on gold. For everyone that just destroyed gold, we salute you. Boom, another 10 clips.
You
there we
guys
go.
are warriors.
You guys are absolute machines. Trading machines. Who needs trading algorithms if you've got the Chad? Alrighty. Chad, who took these trades? I know some of you are just absolutely naughty.
Jeez, where do you put your stop loss if gold starts to run? The pips will be like 100 pips, yeah. Gold is in that mood again today.
I didn't realize this. That is 150 pips.
Nah, bro, gold's moving, bro.
I almost thought like this is 30 pips.
Nah,
Okay,
gold
now,
is-
okay, I see what you guys are talking about. Like that tiny 5-minute candle is 47 pips. Yes. No, we can't go normal. We're gonna have to. Oh,
Then you're gonna get chowed, bro.
bro,
One candle's TP.
bro, we can't go with a 52.
Every trade is a cracker trade.
Yo.
Chow, Chris is like
Bro,
shocked.
I didn't realize it because visually this looks like a 30, and then when somebody said now, and I went to go look, and I was like, okay, I see what you are talking about. That's 220. Shit, kicks, this thing is actually
Yo,
working,
Brian.
bro. Miles just takes a spread trade and he's done. What? Oh, sorry. What did I read? Miles just take a topic trade on.
This reminds me of those times with US study, bro.
Yeah.
Where like 2 5-minute candles is like 300 pips.
Bro, this shit actually works.
Who would have guessed, bro?
Time to launch a course.
The only
Move
thing
to
is
Dubai.
that's it, bro. Boom, Chris. What's gold's analysis on daily?
I'm just waiting, my brother. So, like I said, this zone here, whatever happens here, if we hold here, I'm bullish because then this becomes a failed breakout. And this was literally just a little liquidity sweep, getting everyone bearish. Then I'm bullish. But if we fail to hold there, it could go bearish. Sorry, Kigo.
No, Charles, I was gonna say, yo, we just chilling now.
Is that the onion setup, Chris? No, it's actually the waffle fry setup from McDonald's. Very crispy. It's the crispy waffle. I don't know what the onion setup is. Is that the one that first makes you cry a little bit and then after you stop crying then it actually goes into profit, or which one is that? The onion setup. account gone after first. It's like, all right, boys, getting ready for a new account, Kigo. I'm just going to enter some buys here. I'll set my stop loss after this serve. And it's gone. Alrighty, thank you so much.
When was it, bro? You into that haircut? Friday.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was like in out. It's like we couldn't even draw it. It was like, all right, Chad, I'm taking a long year, and I'm out, Chad. Thank you. I hope you guys missed that.
Yeah.
Ask Scribonacci.
Yo, look at that, Chad. Brian actually looking at a sell this morning. I think that's the first time I've ever heard Brian say sell.
I think it might be the Ponky deal. Onion was earlier this morning. Oh, no, this thing is not working out, but let's see. Alrighty, Chad, we are just still patiently waiting here. It's bear, Chad. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, Chad. If we hold this 200 and we hold this level, I actually think before we get a sell, we could push into that zone. But then again, if we're above the 200, I'm not a seller. Nah, Chad, these trades are actually how I do my daily bias. If you've been around, we've always talked about ranges. If we are gonna continue bearish, what you will see is a break of structure, a rejection there, and something like that. So as soon as something closes back inside of a range, that's obviously a failed breakout. And that effectively becomes a fake out.
What happened with NAS? Is NAS still going strong?
Oh no, Kigo. It's
turning around.
It's looking sideways. US 30 facing manipulation, and then German Forte. We're still waiting. German Forte or Thirte. Chris, quick question about easy equities. Which do you think is a better choice, USD? I've got both, but for me personally, long term, I wouldn't invest local. For me personally. Purely if you look at what USD ZAR has been doing the last 10, 15, 20 years, the trend is obviously bearish. If you look at the local market, the local market has been doing well. If you look at the top 40, the top 40 has been doing exceptionally well. But personally for me, it is just a case of hedging against South Africa, basically. If you think about it, the top 40, the all share index from the start of the year, this thing is up almost 35%. But personally for me, I'm slowly but surely moving everything offshore. Okay, at this stage we are just waiting, Kigo.
Yeah, not much is happening.
You still holding Tesla, Chris? Absolutely. I'm still holding Tesla. That drop obviously tickled me on Friday. I think my Tesla's up only like 39%. Let me actually have a quick look here. I'm going for the yearly R1 on Tesla, then I'm going to get out. Tesla is up 40%. Okay, so it's still up. It was up over, I think, 50% if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, no, I'm still holding Tesla, and then the rest still just holding strong. My idea with Teslanomics. Let me just show you what is my idea with Tesla quickly. If you look on the weekly, that's my target, yearly R1. I might hold a little bit longer if we can get above it and hold above it. Otherwise, I'm going to close out at the end of the year there. Same as what I did with Nvidia. I closed out for 56%, just above the yearly R1. Because the way that I see it is that something can go into an exponential run, but for the most part the next year it's going to plot a yearly pivot. Let's say for instance Nvidia's yearly pivot's going to be somewhere there. So just wait for a pullback, see what it does at the yearly pivot. Get in. If you don't get a chance to get in, then obviously you don't get a chance. Because that's the big issue already, Chad. I like this even more. Okay, now we've got a new range to monitor. There we go, ladies and gents. Let me just share this with the boys. Because here's the thing with stock portfolio is that a lot of people don't know when to get out. And I had this discussion with my wealthy friend last year. Her portfolio was up like 5 or 6 million rand for the year, and I said, lock it in. Like, we're going to get pullbacks the next year. And then initially they had FOMO, and then market corrected, and they're like, oh no, it actually feels good. Because here's the thing, unless you get a nice dividend, think about it this way. Market goes up. You basically made 40%. Okay. Now you sell out. Now the market corrects the next year. Now you've got 40% more equity to work with, and you can rebuy at a better price. So even though you might slightly increase your holdings, it's still an increase from if you just held through all of this. So you got to realize those gains. Otherwise, it's just paper money. Okay, let's see what is. Oof, yeah, that was a stop there, Chad. I think US30 as well. A little pamperino down there. Luckily, I was not in this. So we can't repackage this. What news flow do we have? China's foreign ministry, Canadian foreign ministry to visit China. China urges US to correct mistake. China, US moves affect global supply chain stability. China hopes the US to resolve concerns through dialogue. Alright, Chad. China coming back. Yeah, no, I can never bet against Elon. Never. If I was setting up accounts for my kids, like I said, only 3 things I would invest in, and all 3 are ETFs: QQQ, DGIA, S&P, and that is literally it. All 3 ETFs. You don't have to try and hit home runs. Nas. Alright, there's your re-entry. Let's see how this one goes. Nas came close. See if we can close back inside of the range. Alrighty, Germaine. Let's see what she does. Oh, it's only at 11. Okay, no, that's fine. So we should be good. Okay. What time is Power speaking today, pal? Tonight.
Tonight, Joe.
Tino. This playlist.
like just going through everything here, bro.
Yeah, this playlist has got a little bit of everything.
And gold, I'm just sitting here like, what are you doing?
Bro, is this not technically the play there?
Could be.
After the...
It definitely could have been.
Yes, but I just don't like this, all of this, yeah. This little... I feel like this is going to create a range, but I don't want to...
Don't jinx us.
Is gold maybe going to stop moving until Powell? No. Powell might stop moving before gold, but not gold. Guys took the play in group already. How do you mean you took the play in the group already? It's not valid yet.
They take anything, bro. They take anything.
Did you share? Oh, wait, was it in the chat? Let me see. I checked the boys took the OES.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they one and done. What the? Yeah, Keeks, the boys were in and out. What was the stop there? Oh, 52. Joe, the boys are cooking on this candle there, Keeks, the one that I mentioned.
Yeah.
I think they one and done. Oh yeah, no, cooked it. Hey, nice boys.
They're done already.
Oh, hey,
Bro, they're not sleeping, bro.
I don't know if you're talking about gold. That's no, that's valid. I literally showed it to Keeks here on the left hand side. The only reason I personally didn't take it is I'm waiting for German. But no, beautiful. Yeah, that's perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, the boys cooked quickly. Boom, boom, done. Chad, and for the guys that didn't know, we're giving cashbacks to all of our traders if you sign up with XM using our affiliate link and using the code 2GS15. I think a lot of you already would have seen yesterday. End of the day, nice little deposit going into your account. And we'll just pin this actually. I think I got 500 Rand back yesterday. So that was pretty nice.
Do we have to a new account? Donovan, you don't have to have like a new
Profile.
account, just a new
Trading
account.
Yeah.
Which I mean takes you 20 seconds. Choose the account, it's your leverage, put the partner code in, bang, there you go.
Boom. This playlist.
Gold.
They actually took your play. That is your
I know, bro.
that is your special.
They paid attention on the call.
No, they cooked it. One and done.
The boys are paying attention.
And technically, even though that was like a little tweezer, that thing tested the previous daily low. Look at that. Little fake out back into the range.
So we need to open a new account with that code. So the previous code we used for sign up for 2G is not valid for this.
No.
Yeah, so the other one still puts you under us, but if you want the cashbacks, then you need to use that one. The 50 is powerful.
But Tinas, you don't want cashbacks, bro. Just trade on the one now. Why do you want to take food out of our mouths? I have to give you cashbacks as well.
James, is there an ETA for the OES course? Michael, is there ETA on when you join in Project G?
You. I was actually on a farm one day and the farmer said die oes was goed hierdie jaar and that's when I just thought about it. Seed time and harvest time. With the oes, you are literally harvesting profits.
There we go. Yes, today. Okay, there we go. There. Once you're in, my brother, you will have more knowledge. Chris and Geeks, who came up with the name OES? There was quite a bit of names we were deciding between, but I think we just mutually agreed on that one.
You realize now that that is the Afrikaans word for harvest. Oes.
Really? Well, he needs to give feedback to the mentorship group, Keegs. What do you mean I'm still learning, bro? Oh, I don't know when I need to rejoin. I think it's next month.
Chatadonia. Here we go.
More and more got stopped out of Asia session. Ouch. I think a lot of guys got stopped out in Asia session, bro. So don't worry.
Bro, you realize this move on gold is a swing trade. This right here, that's a swing trade. This is gonna make everyone a swing trader. Alrighty, chat. This thing is getting juicy. This thing's still getting manipulated. Oof. Oof. Nah, it's not ready. Chris, could you explain these buys you're looking for? Do you think indices could go for gap fill before moving back up? No, it's very simply the idea that we've had a very clean break to the downside. And if you think about any type of market structure, so whenever we break structure lower, what happens? We tend to correct, and the correction can look very different. Could look something like this. It could just be a sideways range, but effectively, for the most part, when structure breaks, we will go for a retest of a key zone. Now, this is exactly the same for me with the Asia range, is that if we've had a clean break like this without any retest, there's still some orders sitting there, and you could see something like yesterday where we broke higher and we started correcting down, and then a little bit later we started pushing back up. So with any market, it's not always just going to be one-sided at one stage. It is going to correct, even if it's 30% of the move, 50%, whatever it is. So my idea is very simple, that we can go for a correction. If I get the trade, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. So that's the simple idea there.
So yeah, tariff markets are back. Yeah. I'm not complaining. It's giving us volume.
Oh, this thing is facing manipulation again. Oh. Chat, I'm really not in this. I'm waiting for German 30. I'm just using these streams as my own journal.
Are you really not in it, bro?
I promise you, bro. You can check. I'm clean, yeah. You will hear me when I'm in. I like. There you can check clean. Check Iggy. Clean stacks. Why do I feel like you took those gold longs? You're way too chilled now. Kiki. Chris J. Manny favorite word is manipulation.
He was manipulated.
I think his favorite word is that because he manipulates the perception of people, so it would be his favorite word. Guys, biggest day of my life trading this demo. More sign-ups, more profits. Bro, somebody sent me a clip and I think even his wife is like, bro, what did I get myself into? What is this guy doing? How is it that people still buy this stuff? I don't know. The horror, please trade with the, what is it? The ultra low spread account. Don't trade with the normal one. I tried to sell gold all day yesterday. Got some great scalps. Yes, Brian. I think even he is like, Chad, I'm waiting for a little bit more inside of the range. Project G, just check the trade alert section, what I'm waiting for. I think even he's like surprised. Like, bro, how do people, like, why did I ever put risk on the table if I just had to trade demo?
Yeah. Keeks, I missed the boot camp on Sunday. Is there another way the guys who missed it get caught up with the... yeah, you have to wait for the next boot camp.
I'm doing one tomorrow night.
So, yeah.
I'm doing one tomorrow night, so make sure you join Project G and sign up with our affiliate link to get cash backs. Alrighty, ladies and gents.
Guys, I think let's just be real, yeah. And again, like, it's not directed at anyone now asking the question, but I think, for example, Oaks, this is where people are taking the piss out of things, though. Let's just be real, yeah. We've done how many things that work for the guys, and for example, when you literally paying 750 Rand as a monthly fee, and then you just want to jump on board when something new comes so you can get it and then disappear again. Now, I'm not saying that's because your own project, you've missed the call, but other people, like, when you want to invest in yourself, how seriously are you taking your future? If you want to spend 2,000, 3,000 at nights out drinking, but when it comes to 750 Rand a month to change your life, it's an issue. You only want to do it when it's beneficial for you. So at the same time, again, this goes back to your behavior and your characteristic traits and morals and values off the charts, which is going to bring on what you see on the charts. So just a little bit of a self-reflection for some people there.
Yo, Kigo going deep here today, Chad.
Nah, Brandon, it's just, I'm not saying you, because you literally are in Project G. You just missed the call. So that's just, I'm not saying you. But there are some other gents that are
just waiting for the scoop. But yet they would pay for somebody's signals that blows up their account.
Yeah, that's not a problem, bro.
Brando, beautiful, my brother. Yeah, I'm gonna do a session with you guys tomorrow. I'm doing a session with you guys tomorrow. Kigo did his one on Sunday. So I'm doing a nice little session tomorrow with you guys. Alright, Chad, not yet in. I will let you guys know. But we're getting close.
Basically, showing what time it feels like keys are speaking to my soul, and I'm not even in project. Nah, man. Kira, Alice, okay. Nah, bro. Chad, it's being real with you guys. I've had a lot of conversations the last few days with guys that talk about their progress, and they talk about this, and they talk about where they go wrong. But just the reality of things is none of the people take accountability for any of their shit. Like, there was one thing we spoke about. People will spend all the time, all the years, all the money to stuff up their life, but then they expect miracles to happen overnight and just when it suits them. So, again, and it's a harsh reality. I've had to have this wake-up call. I can tell you now, Chris, sometime in his life, had to have that wake-up call, where it's just a thing of, if you want things to change, you've got to put the action in. You've got to put the time in, you've got to put the effort, you've got to make the right choices. Because the truth is, it's not going to happen by itself overnight. I'm looking forward to automated payments. Lol, just renew automatically. Yeah, that I think a lot of the guys are going to enjoy. Wise words, Chris. I think people have lost and this is when you need to keep it cool, but we want it back now. What?
Where we're going to.
I feel we can tell them it's going to be there. I wanted to mention it to the guys on the call on Sunday, but I don't know if you... I feel we can.
Okay, chat. I'm going to get it on the screen, yeah. Show you guys. Ladies and gents, boys and girls.
Geez, we need proper advice before a call, not just a couple of hours when nobody is around, please. Neil, what do you mean proper advice? Are you talking just in general?
Did he say he needs proper advice? Or
Advice before a call, not just a couple of hours when nobody is around.
I don't understand what he's saying.
I'm not getting it. Anything you want to grow in life, education, work, relationships, trading, you have to invest in it 100%.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, boys and girls.
Bum, bum. Project G on a Sunday. Oh, okay, so you know about the calls, not advice. Neil,
okay.
the thing is, like, again, we did tell the guys, for example, we told the guys on Friday or on Thursday, we were choosing between two dates. The one date we didn't go through with, so that automatically means it's the other date. And then we gave the guys the time well in advance.
Alrighty, ladies and gents. So, 2G's trading will officially be moving over to WAP. Okay. I'm still figuring out how this works. Okay. So, no more Discord. Everything will be on WAP.
Well, the Discord's still there.
Okay, it will still be there, but we'll be working
the system
from here.
works through WAP, yeah.
So your announcement section will be here. Your daily brief section, where you get updated with your daily brief, is here. Your support tickets, if you want to log any type of support tickets, will be here. Project G, all of the calls, all of the education, you'll see there that every lesson is in there. And then also, the nice thing is that there's notes for each of these courses that we've done. So there's notes, and then also at the end there's a nice little quiz for you guys to answer. All right, so at the end of each section there's going to be a nice little Q&A that you need to answer and to make sure that you're on the right path. There's still quite a bit that's going to come into this, but this is where all of the stuff will be recorded. Bootcamp recordings will also be stored here. So any bootcamp recordings we've got will be there. We've got G files, so anything that we share with you guys in terms of OES, whatever it is we share, any type of PDF will be shared there as well. G-Chat will be here as well. News calls will be done from here. We'll be streaming from there. Trade alerts. Okay, I don't want to show that now because I shared some stuff there. And then also the indicator. This is where the integration is going to happen, where you will get it. And so everything is going over to WAP.
So everything will be easily accessible. It will be immediate. You will have your debit payments. You will have everything in one place there. And then purely for the community side of it and the chatting and results sharing and any of that stuff you want, that will go still over to the Discord, which the link will be directly there for you. But the whole system will run through WAP.
So exciting times, ladies and gents. Just going to make it a lot easier in terms of administration. It's, with where we want to take it. It's the Discord thing, I don't know. It's not bad, but this is more legit. When is the changeover happening? Carl, end of the month. We are going to give everybody a chance to the end of the month, and then we are going to transition. And also the nice thing is we don't have to manually check payments anymore. So now once you've paid, you've got access to everything you're in. And
so a lot of stuff we can get done through that system now. Just makes it easier for everyone.
And especially if we are gonna migrate now to Miami, we need it because all the Miami traders use it.
No more Discord scammers, 100%.
I don't know how this clipping thing works, bro. Everyone, do you know how it works?
Yeah, I don't know if we really need it right now.
No, but how does it work though? It's like clip and get paid. How do you get paid?
It's basically the same. It's just what all the guys always want to do for us the whole time, where it's just clipping, like, for example, content now off of the stream.
Yeah, but how do we pay them then?
I don't know if that works. I don't know if it's working through a bank system or if we are literally just doing the EFT for it. I don't know. That I don't know. And there goes gold. Chad, remember I told you I was in gold, so you guys.
Bro, this was your play. this is your play, bro. That is your play, dude. You can take German 30 with
Will there
me.
be a lifetime payment as well? No, we will never ever do lifetime.
No, we
There's
can't.
no such thing as a lifetime. 'Cause
You can't, bro. It's like, nah.
what happens if Chris and myself decide, like, for example,
We want to retire.
we want to retire? Now, you scammers. I was promised for life. No, we will never ever do a lifetime.
Nah, it's not live yet, Lisa. There's still one or two things we need to do.
Yeah, we said end of month.
Yeah, so we'll share the links once it's ready. Gold could go as a minimum. Gold can go here, like I mentioned, that average daily range, right there. And then from there, we have to see what's gonna happen there.
Gold. You did me dirty, but I still have a second shot.
BFI lifetime. Yeah, I've never understood the lifetime thing.
You know what I really don't understand, bro? Lifetime 2.0.
Lifetime 2.0, is that when you get resurrected?
No, like legit. It's a thing. One of the guys did it.
Launching Lifetime 2.0. Almost like Lazarus. We were gone, but now we rise.
Pay for lifetime. And then you get hit with the, oh no, I kicked you off the group. But because you had lifetime, I'm going to give you 90 days free access. But then you got to pay again.
Bro, some of these guys really, they really need God on like on a deeper level.
Lifetime 2.0.
God needs to like really show himself.
Brian, if I remember, it's that other idiot, Precision or something. Rydell did a video on it.
Lifetime 2.0.
These guys. Alrighty. Let's see, Chad. Can we get the buy here? Don't run away now. Just stay where you are. Yo, Chad, this is scary to buy here now because, bro, a 50. A 50, yeah, is
A nipple. What you can do is, Keeks, wait for a bottom wick and a break of the eyes.
that is
So wait for a bottom wick, and then as soon as it breaks the eyes, or even the flip,
that is.
are you gonna
aggressive.
rip it? Chad,
I feel like I gotta rip it, bro.
I'm not in German yet. You won't do it.
I feel like I gotta rip it.
One of us. Kigi. Okay, let me put it on your screen. Let's see Kigo.
Bro, if this does what it did last time, I'm gonna cry.
Are you gonna take it straight off the rip
I'm gonna rip, bro.
with the 52?
I'm gonna rip.
With the 52 stop.
Ah, Chad, this is. You only live once.
Not even waiting for a bottom wick, nothing.
Like, on the rip, bro. That's the rip. It's the
Keegan putting somebody's salary on the
I
line
have
here
to.
quickly. All right, Keegi, let's see it. Are you in?
I'm in.
Chee!
Chad, this is not comfortable, like at all. I won't lie to you, because this is gonna smack me square in the teeth very, very fast, yeah. Or I'm gonna be smiling very, very nicely. But the risk here, Chad, I'm sorry, I will not go for 1-to-1, yeah. If this goes, I'm going like 1 to 3.
Going for a 1 to 3.
I'm even going up there, Chad. Asia highs. That candle's all the way up there. So
Chad.
if that plays out, that's
Chad.
a 1 to 5. Oh my word. But that's it. So the risk is there for the reward. But I have a feeling I can
Damn.
get smacked here very quickly.
That's going to look sexy for an Instagram post. 1 to
yeah,
7.
that's if I don't get smacked.
I'll think you get it, Keeks. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you. When Keegan starts to you know the risk is on. So when I took that month off from streaming and I watched the streams, I know Keegan has got risk on the table when he starts to get talkative. It's like, okay, you're right, Chad. Gold, what is gold gonna do here? It's going up, it's going down, and I know this man has got some risk on the table. Keegan is all chill, and as soon as that lots go open, it's like, bam. All right, let's
Keys,
focus.
will you grow mullet again? What do you mean? The mullet's still there, bro.
Little Malayski.
The Malay is still there.
Malaysia.
I'm still not the biggest fan of this right now, but
I might not get a trade yet today.
just be one of us, bro.
Might not get a trade yet today.
One of us. One of us. You're lazy. The market wants to jiggle lazy. Hey, in swimming in the blues already. Yeah, that's just it. The guys who took the actual entry, which was down here,
Sure.
you were smart. Now that I'm thinking of this, bro, this is literally a rerun of what we did last week. We missed the
Missing
first
the
entry and
taking a
taking.
seat. Brian, actually, we talked about it yesterday on WhatsApp.
The fact I just clicked that. Watch this now. Smack me, Chad.
Brian, when we chatted on WhatsApp yesterday, we talked about this.
You missed that first one.
We didn't take the first one, and then we jumped in for the late one.
Yeah, not my best call. The first entry was the better entry.
I'm just waiting for Jermaine.
I think there's two things that can happen here. This thing is absolutely gonna wreck us. 100% one scenario. Second scenario, she's gonna consolidate and hold a bit. And once it breaks that high, she runs. That is literally the two scenarios we have here. We are hoping for scenario 2, but this is a very, very reality of number 1 right now.
I would have loved to have been done already today, but I'm still waiting.
No problem. These markets will pop alive soon. Then you'll be off to the races, Chris. Especially once it close AWTTFX. Especially once it closed outside the consolidation, it was go time. Sniper entry, yeah.
Sniper entry. German, do it for us. German, do it for the boys. German.
Red or black, 50-50.
I'll say black. Because you know what they say about black. So I like my coffee and my woman strong and black. A little bit of accent.
Oh, gold. What are you doing?
Brown.
Nah, I don't like that there, Chad. We tried to go for a top wick and rejecting. I don't like this.
Keek, stay positive. Stay positive. Be positive. None of this negative chat, Kiki.
Chad, I'm just telling you guys, I'm already in it to win it. But yo, if you are following this, I'd get out. I do not like that we made that top wick and then. I would have a buy stop on the break of the high because this pullback will take you out and then run, but not over till it's over. 100%. You got to be in it to win it.
Alrighty, Chad. I'm getting ready to put some risk on the table, Kiki. So I'll be joining you very shortly.
On gold?
No, DAX. So I'll be sweating also in 3 minutes' time if we close like this.
You guys know, Chris, bro, that man is my pet peeve. He's the most irritating person on the planet right now.
Yeah, look, I like all people, but
no, he is irritating. Oh, my
that
word.
guy is something special.
Oh, come on, gold. Chad.
Oh, bruv, I'm so young and so fit. Look at my body, I'm so fit, bruv.
That is bruv.
Bruv, I'm so young and I've got money, man. Look at this. He's unfortunate, that guy at school that we blicked him.
100%. 100%.
He was that guy that was never invited. It's like, Chris BPO, wat doen jy, my friend? Video genooi. Bel jou ma, laat sê kom al.
Okay, true. I'm going to go for
A
P for TP.
Okay.
Hopefully we get some volume. And if we don't, hopefully I come back and I'm not in this.
Ah, this thing is running away. How much time is left? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, no, that guy is pretty irritating. Holy. Shame, but I think you become like that if you don't have friends, and then the one friend you've got, it's like Pinky and not even the brain. It's like Dumb and Dumber. Why?
So there was no volume being injected.
Yeah, it's actually.
How big that stop again, Keeks? Bro, 50. That is 50. Ah.
50 pips up on DAX. Good call. Hey, beautiful, my brother. Yeah, if you took the earlier one, I just wanted to see a little bit more from it. A little bit of a later entry. Will I get it? 24 seconds. Oh, Keeks, then risk is on, my bro.
Bro, there's such a, like, you could even just kill this trade right now, like.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is me into DAX. I'm now officially part of the gang, taking trades, sweating a little bit. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are going. I just want to show the chat here. Long on DAX here. If you took that one there a little bit earlier, I think you are running nicely. Only about 30. I just want to see a little bit more out of it, but stops are just below this low. So we're going for a 1-to-1, so basically 102. Let me just set my TP. 102, so this could be a little swing trade, ladies and gents. 102, might take a while for this to play out. But yeah, Chad, that is the trade.
That's it, baby. TP1, we out. Done. Smashed. Killed. Nah, Chad, we are, baby. We are. I'm taking TP or stop loss.
Yo, you're wrong for that, bro. Yo, you're wrong for that. Oh, alrighty.
That was for Brian there.
Yo, you're wrong for that. Alrighty.
Yo. You know, Chad, when I look at this now, this is literally just looking like the long walk to freedom. Like, look at that. We are a very, very far way to go, yeah.
P for TP, poof for stop loss.
Yeah.
But you're starting to feel a little bit better now. When you start seeing the blues a little bit. It feels better.
Yes and no.
Why?
Because it's still like I'm nowhere really.
Bro, that's smashed for some guys around the world. That was 17 pips. That's a bag. Some parts of the world, that's on a stretcher.
Look at that, bro.
What is that? Is that the spread? What am I looking at? Is that the spread? Ooh, Keegan. Now you must feel good. Be honest.
Come on.
It's starting to feel good. You're going to lock in 1-1. I know you.
I'm ready to break even, bro.
This man.
Don't come wish those negative vibes onto me.
Why don't you take a 1-1?
I'm not.
Why do you want to go for these 1-7 trades? Maybe it's not about the screenshot, it's about your bank account.
I'm an investor.
Bro, we need to sort out these cameras because I'm blown out. It looks like I'm literally sitting in front of the sun. Like the sun is here, literally there.
Don't listen. No, I'm not. We are holding, Chad.
Keeks locking that 1-1. Brian will tell you. Brian, what was one of the first things we discussed when I started mentoring?
No. Yeah, hold on. Wait. Brian, what do you say? There we go. Let's go. I had to take that with my mentor, Keegs.
No. But
Brian, what do you say? Are we holding?
Bro, Brian will tell you. Brian has been Brian's been around the block. I can promise you 50 is 50. Brian, talk to this man. Brian, let's see what Brian's doing.
Brian's like
the first mentorship session, we talked about it. Brian, that is not what I taught you, my brother.
If the traders, woo!
What room is there? Keeks, that must feel good. Be honest.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Basically, being close to 1-1. Okay, go break
about.
even. I want to see you go break even, and then put your phone away. Set and forget it.
When I hit 1-1, I'll go break even.
Okay.
So you can see I'm not 1-1 yet. You can see it.
Okay.
When I hit 1-1, I'll go break
Alright.
even.
There Brian goes locking in chat 1-1. I told you, bro. Brian is not gonna leave money. I'm gonna let Keeks be great. You see, I told Brian
Okay,
well.
I'm
dude.
already gonna go break even just to make Chris happy.
No, I didn't say go break
So
even.
let's
I
see,
said lock in at 1-1.
Don't be that. Chad, we already. If this thing takes me out now and runs. Don't do me like this.
Bro, that's the thing. I didn't want to see you go through all of this emotional strain. Why? You already, here's the thing, you went through the strain emotionally. There is that emotional strain of, will I be hit at break even? Will this thing run? Should I actually move my stops back to 50? What do I do here?
Keeks, you're not gonna hear the end of this. Yo. Chad, we are still fighting here. The good fight. Bro, I promise you, if I get taken break even, yeah. This is the good fight.
I don't think he'll get taken out. Let me just phone somebody here. Just phone comics and say, should protect that level. Protect that level at all cost. Bro, there might be some method to the madness on this DAX thing, eh? Would we have been done already with this?
I'm out.
Were you 1-1? No, but
I
you.
was never 1-1.
Okay, no,
I was never
no,
1-1.
then you don't have to feel bad.
Chad, you guys can see there's 1-1.
You don't have to feel bad then.
So we were not 1-1, but there's break even. All of that for nothing.
Yeah, bro, and then
I put up a good fight, Chad.
And then we wonder why we've aged like 12 years in 1.5 years' time. It's because of this. All of this risk we're putting on the table.
If this thing runs now, bro. I can't lie. If it does run now,
You're gonna be pissed.
I will be bleak.
You will be pissed. This is a banger. Alright, Keegs. Time for you to sit through it with me now.
You can do it.
Alrighty, ladies and gents. New course 2.0 is loading. Cheers, guys. It really is the hardest way to make easy money, yeah. Keegs, why did we doubt this first position, or were we just not locked in?
I
Why?
think we weren't locked in.
Okay. Just there. Dax Reno. It's bear, Chad. Nah, I'm kidding. Alrighty, ladies and gents. Average daily range, 2 standard deviations. Can we go back there? That's a weird part about trading is you wanna hit, take profit quickly, and then afterwards it's like, bro, I actually wanted to fight a little bit more. Wait, what is this? Stonewood. MFS super white, cutting charges, edging.
Yeah. Gold. You are painful.
Keys, but I want you to look at this now, brother.
Yeah.
You should actually be in again already.
I was gonna say technically I should be in, but that is the position I was in on.
No, yeah, from yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Oh, it's the
had
same
it-
position.
It's the exact
Ah,
same,
yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe wait there, check there.
Nah, bro, I'm just gonna go New York. I think so much happened now in Asia and London.
Because this play, okay, but this was nicer. It was at least in. I might rip it if we go in and then out.
But you're 1-to-1.
1-to-ones only, bro. 1-to-ones. 1-to-ones is the way of life.
Goedemorgen Chris, sowieso. En nu net vooral moet jy net vir my van jou kant af kyk. Sandra alles sê hulle het net die betaling gekry van die dit is die rakke vir die ons het die kinders op kamer ingesit. Sy sê sy het net die betaling gekry op die victual wat ons dan ook vir jou gaan doen. As jy net vir my kan dubbel seker maak, miskien het die fout van my data gekom dat ek nie die baie video deurgestuur het nie. Ja, so double check maar net want ek is ongelukkig net by my voor my laptop op.
You can, bro. You do it for it. No, not yet.
Have you had your morning poo yet or not?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was actually a good one today, bro.
Bro, I realize now that machine I'm sleeping with is absolutely wrecking my bowels. Bro,
Why did you
makes-
come to that conclusion?
No, so I tested it out this week. I didn't sleep with it for 4 days. Fine. Last night slept with it. Bro, stomach is bloated as hell. I don't know how I'm gonna... Where Kakamania, Keeks? Bro, can this DAX do it for us? We've got trendline liquidity. Do we have some trendline liquidity here? Oof, look at that. Trendline liquidity, everything. Shay, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gents. We've got a point of control there. Beautiful. Trendline liquidity.
Bro, you just have everything lining up for that trade.
Keys. You know what's gonna happen at 11? It's gonna start vibrating like, and then a Falcon 9. Poof. But I'm still going 1-1. Ha, Brian. Jeez, my dude. Chad, anyone else sleep with the CPAP machine that's got the... Let me actually ask ChatGPT for some ideas. How to solve bloatedness caused by... Brian, maybe I need to put a valve in my ass to keep it open the entire night. That's a fairly common issue known as aerophagia, which happens when you swallow air while using your CPAP. The bloating gas and abdominal discomfort it causes can be quite uncomfortable. Here's a full breakdown of what's happening and what you can do. Why CPAP can cause bloating. When your CPAP pressure is too high or your mask fit isn't ideal, air can travel down your esophagus into your stomach instead of just into your lungs. This trapped air expands, leading to bloated, burping, or even stomach cramps. Check your pressure settings. If your pressure is too high, it can force excess air into your stomach. Talk to your sleep specialist. They can slightly reduce the pressure or enable auto-adjusting APAP. Use the ramp feature, start lower gradually as you fall asleep. Nasal pillows or nasal masks often reduce. If you breathe through your mouth, add a chin strap to keep the mouth closed and minimize swallowed air. Relieve pressure naturally. Sit upright for a few minutes after waking up to let gas rise and escape. Gentle stretching or walking can help move trapped air through the... Enable expiratory pressure relief. If your machine has this feature, it lowers pressure exhalation. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna have to sort this out. That's bad, Chad. Yeah, Carly, I'm gonna chat to Laz. I had it a while back, and it went away like after 2 weeks, but it's back now again. Rux, if this hourly flips, you know what I'll say in NYSE. It's bad, Chad. Oh. Technically, Brian, this is the first time on the hourly we've actually broken structure, Chad. If you think about it, let me just take everything off for you guys. If you look at it from these lows, if I go to a line chart, this is the first time we've broken structure there. And I think that was the 618. Let's see. Oh, golden ratio. Bruh, I just want to get out of this little trade. I'm not even asking for a lot.
Keys got me a TP. I'm stoked for London. Thanks, legend. Brian, it's fine. Brian, you can send me a trade for New York. It's all good.
Trade for trade. We can go pip for pip. We can go R for R. We're going to go stop for stop. Keys quickly check. Alrighty, Chad. It has been quite a number of hours. Here's my trade. We've got 15 minutes till the data. Not touching this. It is either going to run about this level, run about here. I will start to look at going break even. The reason I say that is that was a consolidation before I moved down. So what's going to happen there is we will likely start to consolidate again to either come back down again or to actually push up. So around about that zone is where I'm going to start looking at going break even. In terms of a losing situation, it's either stops or I manage to trade up there. So that is literally all I'm looking at. Gold for me, like I said, all of this in here was a little bit tricky for me and I would have loved it just to come in a little bit deeper. Didn't get it, but there was a trade inside there. If you were part of Project G, you would know why. NAS had that idea earlier this morning. Closure back inside of the range there. Went close, yeah, back again, holding the previous daily low. So I do expect a potential pullback. US 30, same thing there, expecting a potential pullback at least into Asia lows. Dollar, what is dollar doing? Okay, dollar just straight up went up, so this zone now becomes quite important for the dollar. If we start to hold above here, you're going to start seeing the dollar move up. But Kigi, any closing remarks there, my brother?
Nah, I think that's it, guys. We took a shot at it. I mean, the first actual OES was a brilliant trade today. The guys ate well with that. Took the second shot. We were literally a few pipettes short of a 1-to-1. So the fact I was break even, it's not even the argument of if I locked in at that TP or not. We did just fall short of it. So taking the break even, I'm actually happy with that. I think that for me mentally was the best scenario there. But I do believe that trade can still run. I think what's going to get interesting is when we do start to see volume coming again. I think it's going to really kick in. And then the big one, I think, ahead of what Powell is going to say, obviously tonight. So we'll first have New York before we go again. But I do believe we're going to have a very good day with some volume on the market. So just trade carefully, guys.
Alrighty, ladies and gents. We will see you guys around about 3 p.m. as we take on these markets. Remember, markets were closed yesterday. So I do expect quite a bit of volume going into this afternoon session. A lot of that overflow volume. But Chad, it was a good one. Keeks, thank you so much for joining, my brother.
Always good.
Ladies and gents, stay safe, trade safe. Do not get yourselves into trouble. Consult with your financial advisor. All right. And that is the session. Peace.
Cheers, Chad.
sabes, no pierdas el tiempo. Dale, vente, pégate lento. No, dale, no pierdas el tiempo. Esta noche me puse, eso no le doy, no. Eso no le doy, no. Eso no le doy, no. Eso no le doy luz, 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 luz. Usted no le doy luz, 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 luz. Eso no le doy luz, 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 luz. Usted no le doy luz, 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 luz. Don't let me go, don't set me free, just hold me.何度夜越えて朝迎えても stay here ここにいて見つめた横顔このまま時止まればいいけど失ってミス tonight 見透かして乾いた心がこのまま世界が止まれば誰かでも会えるのはもう夢の中だけ Just say you want me with you with you with you kiss me now Just say you love me with you with you with you tell me now あなたを愛しても信じても振り向かない嫌いにさせてよねどうしてなら届かない想いまだそばにいてよ追いかけるほど縛りつけるほど遠ざかってく未来また後悔 Cry side 気づけば憶測ばかり本当は執着したくないもう存在意義もわからないああ全部忘れたい Just say you want me with you with you with you kiss me now Just say you love me with you with you with you tell me now あなたを愛しても信じても振り向かない嫌いにさせてよねどうしてなら届かない想いまだそばにいてよ分かって振り向いて今はまだ Can't hold it back 抱きしめて嘘でもいいから Just love me あなたを愛しても信じても振り向かない嫌いにさせてよねどうしてなら届いてよ会いたいのもう愛しても信じても振り向かない嫌いにさせてよねどうしてなら届かないわかっているのどれだけ追いかけてもこの手伸ばした願っても二度と叶わない未来よね振り向いて叫んで嘆いても Never coming back Maybe I'm an alien Must be something heaven sent Payback for the